Yes. Good evening, Freddie Vazquez with Basement Politics Unfiltered. Let's talk about the video from inside the Bodega and talk about yesterday's shooting and press conference earlier today at police headquarters. Join me. Good evening. I am Freddie Vazquez. This is Basement Politics Unfiltered. Tonight, I want to take a look at the video from inside the Bodega from yesterday's shooting on Elm Street. It's a nightmare on Elm Street, isn't it? A lot of shootings, lots of crime. Let's talk about it. Good evening, folks. I'm Freddie Vazquez. What you see there is video from inside the Bodega from yesterday's shooting where an officer was shot in the abdomen and the suspect was shot and killed by FBI agents. But before I get into that, I want to talk about the recent appointment. I'm going to talk about a few things before we get there. Recent appointment. Also, the mayor's celebration, birthday bash, and President Lakeisha Collins Bellamy, where are you? I'll start with the recent appointment to the zoning board. I just wanted to mention this. Recently, some young guy was appointed. Can't pronounce the last name, so I won't even try. From what I'm hearing, sources are telling me that he is the son of the individual that owns 470 Nepperhan Avenue. 470 Nepperhan Avenue is where the Yonkers Fire Department has their offices. They do some training and graduating of the academy there, I believe, or the cadets, YIDA and other businesses as well, real estate companies have offices. The building once was owned by the city. Then it was sold to a gentleman by the name of Joe Cotter, the guy that owns the land where Lionsgate Studio now sits on, the guy that owns the land where they will be doing the expansion to Lionsgate Studio and owns much of the land on Woolworth, I'm hearing. He then sold it to the individual who now owns it, who is the father of the young guy that was appointed to the zoning board. People are upset about that. They're very upset because they say this is all about having someone in there that's going to approve, all this stuff, especially so daddy can make money. I mean, the guy is super young. What does he know about zoning? What does he know about what's going on here in the city? Really, what real experience and credentials does he have? How well was he vetted? And the fact that his father is an individual that owns a lot of real estate here in the city of Yonkers, it's going to give people concerns. It is. And maybe that appointment should not have happened. What's more disappointing is the city council. Surprise there. They don't speak up. They don't vet anything. They don't vet anyone, approve, adopt it, 60, 70, whatever. And that is their job. And that is why I continually criticize them. Why didn't you ask that question, city council? I mean, the best that they could come up with was Anthony Moranti saying, well, his name is Anthony and he's from this District 6. So I got to like the guy. I got to say, okay, yeah, he's good. And plus we know some, his family and stuff. That's really what he said. And that's why he was okay with the appointment. So District 6, and I know you guys upset. You recently had the meeting over in St. Anne's, but you didn't want it. No politicians. That means no Anthony Moranti, and I get it, right? The guy's selling you out, and he wants to be mayor. It's not happening, Anthony. Save your money. Put that towards your retirement, buddy. Put it in your retirement fund. ASAP. Make it grow. Actually, wait a little bit. Probably do a little better if you just hold on. Things are going to drop. But he said nothing else. No one else said nothing. I think Shanae, surprise, was not prepared. Wait, she said, what meeting? What meeting is this? What do we do? Really? This is what she really said. What's going on? What's today's day? Where am I? What's my name? Read the tag. Hello? No, it's not in hello. Shanae. Councilwoman Shanae Williams oftentimes seems confused and unaware what's going on. That's because you can't be doing schoolwork while you're in city council meetings. You know what I mean? She's currently attending school to become a lawyer in real estate, I believe, or she's interning at a law firm. I think she's interning at a law firm. That's her main priority, which is why she's allowing JFK Marina to be taken right underneath her nose. She's probably involved in the sale through her real estate firm. I'm just saying, I don't know, maybe. Just throwing things out there, don't hold me to it, that at least. And if I do say things like that, I will follow it by don't hold me to it. But yes, she's attending or she's interning at a law firm. So she's very busy. She's confused oftentimes, doesn't know what meeting she's in, doesn't have very many questions, isn't prepared with a question. And then you have Majority Leader Tasha Diaz, who seconds motions before they are even introduced. All over the place, our city council is. Yet we allowed this to happen. So I'm going to hold us accountable. And it's fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So we're not going to get fooled again, right? We're going to vote differently this time around. We're going to remember what these guys and ladies did and didn't do, right? You, Shanae, you can't get elected no more. You don't even know what's going on. Tasha Diaz, you're just obviously there to do whatever someone tells you to do because you're moving way too fast, right? Motioning things that are not even introduced. And Lakeisha Collins Bellamy, the city council president, Madam President. I'm sorry I didn't give you a call. I got super busy. I just, things happen, especially in my business. You never know when something's going to come up. So I apologize for that. I'm hoping I can, Friday slows down. And I want to speak to you about some things that were brought to my attention. I'm going to mention it now so you can start to think about it. I was, someone reached out to me and they were saying, hey, Freddie, I don't think it's okay that the city council president misses so many meetings, right? And I said, okay, what meetings? Because I don't always follow like that close. She missed the city council meeting. Oh, I'm sorry, missed the State of the City address when the mayor did the State of the City, missed the mayor's budget presentation. She missed Tuesday's real estate committee meeting, or real estate committee meeting. And then she left midway during the last city council meeting, leaving Majority Leader Tasha Diaz to hold it down, right? She led the rest of the meeting. Now, I said, yeah, I don't know what the attendance policy is and stuff like that, but I think for that person, it was more about the perception and the fact that they're missing many meetings, and it was followed by, Caters never missed any meetings. He didn't miss any meetings at all as city council president. And I do want to say that the individual that mentioned this to me is Hispanic, from the Hispanic community. And I want to emphasize that because people are going to think it's the Caters. It's the Caters that's told them that. It's the Caters. No, it's really not. Honest to God, and cross my heart. No, I'm serious. It's not. It's a member of the Hispanic community, and they pointed that out. And and people are, I'll be honest, and maybe we can talk about this. People are a little bit in regret. They kind of like, Cater was better this way, Cater was better that way. And I hear that a lot from people, right? I really do. And so I often don't put it out there that because I'm trying to give the city council president, an opportunity. I want to be fair. So I don't mention these things. But now if I don't mention it, then, because people are saying, she's not your friend, Freddie. That's what people say. She's not your friend, Freddie. I like to think she's my friend. We can't be friends. Listen, we're cordial to each other, very respectful to each other. But I got to mention it because I don't want people to think I'm biased. I do get that a lot, especially with the Caters, but I have to mention it now, Lakeisha. And maybe we can speak about the Madam President when you actually, come on the show, hopefully. And I know I do have to call you. That's on me. It's on me. The ball is in my court. I'm dribbling. I'm coming down. You ready? We're going to talk. We're going to talk. So did Tasha Diaz, Majority Leader, do a great job holding the meeting down? Well, at least she made it to the press conference today. Way to go. She wasn't at the scene on Elm Street when it happened yesterday. And I said something about it in the podcast. And I also said that Mike Breen should have showed up because he would have looked good since Nader didn't show up and he's running against Nader, and he would be representing that area as an assemblyman. So he showed up today at the press conference. It was good to see you there, Mike. Glad you showed up. Nader didn't show up once again. and the press conference was within walking distance from his office. So where are you, Nader? Where are you, Nader? See you later, Nader. See you later, Nader. Right? Mike Breen, man, you're gonna, you might win this one. You got a lot going for you. However, Mike Breen has canceled his event. Breen means business. The Breen means business event has been canceled. Has a big canceled stamp across it, almost like boom, canceled. What happened? I thought you meant business. Doesn't seem like you mean business, Mike. Doesn't seem like you mean business. What happened? I wonder what's going on there. Why did that get canceled? But I don't know. I was looking forward to attending. Was I invited? I don't know. I was going to go anyway, but it was canceled. So all those who were looking to attend, unfortunately, it's been canceled, right? But what was not canceled was the mayor's birthday bash celebration yesterday. I spoke to the mayor today. Yeah, that's right. He said, "Hey, Freddie," he looked at me, yeah. And I looked at him and said, hey, and I shook his hand and I wished him a happy birthday. His birthday is actually tomorrow. So happy birthday again, Mayor. I told him, I said, Mayor, people don't like the fact that you didn't cancel. I did. I told him that you didn't cancel the celebration yesterday. But I said, I do understand that there's a lot probably involved. A lot of things went into organizing it. A lot of people probably, had, done things and expectations, and people probably, there to work and ready to get paid and stuff like that. So, it's not just a simple thing. He did tell me, however, that he was at the hospital, right? He was at the hospital with the officer's family, and he spent some time there, meeting with them and talking with them. And then he went to the birthday bash where he arrived an hour late, right? So he was there an hour late. He said, Freddie, I was there an hour late. I was at the hospital, with the family of the officer. I sat there with them. I spoke with them. I was just kind of consoling them, being there to be supportive. And then I went to the event and I showed up an hour late. A lot of people made plans. A lot of things weren't put in action. So I can't go all the way with that on the mayor. I understand what it's like to plan events and stuff like that. I guess he couldn't not, he didn't have to show up, I guess, but people were anticipating his appearance and stuff like that. So that was that. That's what I spoke to the mayor about. I did speak to him also, and Akeem, good to meet you in person finally, about coming on the show, Basement Politics. So I'm looking to work that out soon. They said I couldn't do it. And Freddie's going to do it. Freddie does it. That's why they have rules. She never answered the FOIL to find out where her salary comes from. And Carolyn's referring to Lakeisha Collins Bellamy, the city council president. She is not transparent. A lot of things are not transparent here. That I will say. If her salary is paid by the federal government, she should not be working at Macy. Regardless, at the very least, she is double dipping. She doesn't work at Macy's. I've never seen her there anyway when I've gone shopping before. Just kidding, Carolyn. You forgot the age. Just mess with you. I've heard this criticism before. Double dipping, for people who may not know, is like you're getting paid twice by the same, thing, basically taking money from the same source twice. I had a conversation with the city council president about this, and what she said, I know, Karen said, listen, I'm just messing with you, Caroline. I know what you mean. And they do call it Macy. They refer to the Municipal Housing Authority of the City of Yonkers as Macy. I'm just messing with you there, though, Carolyn. But I've heard this criticism before. I did speak to the city council president about it. I mentioned it to her, and she said that that she's spoken to her attorneys about it, and that they said it was okay. There was no issues, no conflicts there. And so I don't know all the specifics, so I can't say. I have to kind of look that up. But even trying to look that up, I'm not all the way clear on it. And maybe, Carolyn, you can present some kind of documentation or point me in the direction, maybe, and I'll go look at it. I know you sometimes say with the computer thing, and I am pretty decent with computer searching, actually, really good. But if there's anyone that could present something like that, because I was trying to find the city charter, also the most recent one, like the most updated city charter, and I don't think I haven't found it. Maybe I'm not doing a good job there, but I think the most recent was 2008. I don't know. I have to look up the stuff. That's what people say. I hear that she was moved to a different position within the Macy's, within municipal housing. I'm not 1,000% sure, but again, this is what I hope to speak and when she comes on the show, maybe we can talk about this, and you can ask this question if I don't ask it, which I'm sure I will, because it's one of the questions that a lot of people have asked, and so let's find out. Right, transparency. If you say that the city council president does not, provide enough transparency, well, coming on base in politics is probably the best way to provide transparency, right? So I'm hoping to get her to come on the show very soon. I'm working on it. That's kind of my fault this time. The ball's in my court. I'm going to give you a call. I promise you that, Madam President. So, yeah, but we'll see. We'll find out. Maybe she can talk to the folks so that we can put it to bed. I think it's only fair, right? I think it's only fair. I don't believe, and I'm a person, I don't believe in running away from things or avoiding things. I'm not saying like, in a negative way, just avoiding things or not. This is the problem that Mike Cater had. Mike Cater bombed it with that, right? He should have shown the paperwork right away. And now he's in this, predicament that's still ongoing. So you have to be transparent. You have to be straight up. I like to be straight up. With a negative politics, you got to be straight up, and that's kind of why, Mike Cater ended up in this. He didn't want to show. He said, I'm not going to give in to them. At that point, you have to focus on winning an election, right? More so than principalities, right? So, transparency, it works. I learned that with my clients. Be honest, be straight up, So we'll talk to the city council president. Hopefully, we get on the show. Right. And again, that was sent by a Hispanic resident. Please, Lakeisha, do not think it was the Caters or anybody think it was Caters. Thank you. Talking to my wife there, asking if she could shut the heat off. The HVAC system just went on. Hopefully it's not messing up. Anyway, I want to move on to the video today. I was at the press conference. The mayor was there. John Mueller was there, the police commissioner, as well as Mike Breen. He was on the scene. Good job, Mike Breen. Way to pay attention and listen to Freddie Vazquez. Or did you not hear me? You just decided you were going to go on your own. I just want to know. Honestly, tell me. And Majority Leader also was there. She was missing from the show yesterday, from the press conference and all that stuff. Corazon Pineda Isaac was there. Of course, that's her district, but she should have spoke. I haven't heard a word from Corazon Pineda Isaac. I think it's only right that she speaks on yesterday's events. Hello, make a comment in Spanish, English, whatever. Just make a comment. Majority Leader, they stood there quietly. Mike Breen stood there quietly, although he's there because he's running against Nader. So he's going to represent all of Yonkers if he wins. They showed the police video. I want to show that to you guys. The video from inside the bodega. The bodega, la bodega. Yo estaba en la bodega. Now, really quick, the gentleman here in the dark gray, now, he's one of the suspects that was arrested. However, he's not the shooter. Before I play the video, I just want to identify the individuals. The gentleman with the hood here is the shooter. He's the one that's behind the ATM there. And then the third suspect, whose face is blurred here, I believe he was also arrested, although he tried to do the quick slide out, the Rick James sliding out the bodega. And the cop said, you're not going nowhere. Although he almost made it. Because, yes, you will see the first cop that entered kind of pushes him, throws him out the store. But then the last cop said, pushed him back in. No, you're not going anywhere. So let's take a look at this, and I'll go through it in a minute. So what you see there is this gentleman here with the gray. He spots the police right there. He spots the boys. He says he's letting them know the boys. You see the guy looking. Here they come. First officer. Here's Officer Brian Menton in blue. Right here, he gets shot in the stomach and he goes down. He's down here. And they'll play it again. I'll go through it again. So again, the three suspects walking into the store. Pardon me, I'm trying to, move around people. The individual here with the colorful jacket is not involved. I don't think so. I think he walked out just in time. I think also this person here is not involved. Person with the gray, they all come in to look at him. He's showing the gun there. He's behind the ATM, and he's aware of the camera, right? So he looks up at the camera, which is why he's doing it behind the ATM. tucks it back in, and then the guy proceeds to show him something on the phone. Part of that. This is when he notices the police right here. He's like, oh shit, the boys. Oh shit, the boys. Oh shit, the boys. Officer 1, second officer Brian Menton, right here. See, he breaches in his sweater. Boom, right there, the shot goes off. Menton goes down. He's holding a gun there. You gotta wait for the video to replay. And I just want to show it a few more times just so you can really see. I zoom in a little bit again. He's there. He goes behind the ATM. He's showing off the gun. Third suspect comes in. Let me see what you got there, homie. Oh, shit. Got that thing. Laughing and giggling. It's all fun and games. Look at the eyes. Tucks in the gun. Watch this guy say, oh, shit, the boys. You could read his lips almost. He say, read the boys. Watching. The boys. You see that? The boys. Oh, shit. Look at his eyes. Fucked. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. Officer Menton Blue grabs him there. Boom. The gun goes off there. You see he has the gun there and it's inside his hoodie pocket. According to Police Commissioner John Mueller, he could have fired another shot, but it got jammed in his sweater. So he's saying, fortunately, that's, maybe another round or two could have went off. Again, he notices the boy, taps him. He looks, comes in. Officer Menton tries to grab him out, and then he shoots. Not sure what happened there, why he do that. That was a bad move. And I don't know if you saw the gentleman here. I'm going to show you really quick. The FBI agent that shot him, and he was shot in the head. As he shoots there, the guy's phone's in the way. See if I get another right here. I just want to see where the FBI sticks his hand and shoots. The FBI agent was the last officer to come in. He backed out, and then he pulled his gun out, went back in and shoots. Right here when he notices, oh, damn, the boys. I love that because you can read his lips saying the boys. Did I get a good shot here? I'm sorry. Oh. Right here. There we go. The officer's hand was right there. You see that? This is the FBI agent that shot him. So after he shoots Officer Menton, he goes down on the floor here to the right. This gentleman, this officer here, this FBI agent, rushes in with gun drawn and shoots the suspect in the head. And now, did he want to shoot him in the head? I don't think so. I don't think he was going. I think he just wanted to eliminate the threat any which way. You see him kind of bending down here, so him lowering his head, and it's just how it happened. However, he had to eliminate the threat. Bottom line, some people are saying, did he have to kill him? He couldn't have shot him in a way. Look, he shot the officer. He wasn't thinking about his life. I mean, he shot him in the abdomen. That's some serious stuff. The officer has undergone surgery. He's having problems with his colon, his intestine, his bladder, a lot of vital organs in that area. He lost a lot of blood. So I don't know if he could, anyone was going to be doing it any differently. Just eliminate the threat, because it could have been another shot that could have went off, could have shot someone that's innocent, could have went out the window. So I don't disagree with anything that happened here. After seeing this video, I don't disagree with anything that happened here. It's just very unfortunate. We got to stop this nonsense. We got to find ways to get guns out of the hands of the wrong people, young people too, 28 years old, 5 children that will grow up without a father. Unfortunately, the decisions that were made by their dad is what led to that. I don't know the history of the individual. I'm sure there's a lot of going on there, but this is why we have to start young. We have to get them young. And we need more programs. So I appreciate the police commissioner for speaking with me. He said, Freddie, I like you because you're a community guy. I appreciate that. Thank you. I appreciate the fact that you giving me the time. And we exchanged. You gave me a cell phone number, and I'm going to text him my number back. And then hopefully I can work with him to do stuff in the community. That's all I want. That's all I want. And we have a lot of good ideas. I want to work with them to do that. The mayor as well, right? That's the biggest thing here in the city. The youth, the youth, the youth, the youth. That's how we reduce crime. But it's going to take time. We have to impact the youth, and over time, we hope to see that reduction, right? It's not going to happen overnight, but it's going to take consistency, right? And a commitment to wanting to improve the lives of the people of that community, because they say that it's just a small few, bad apples spoil the, few bad apples spoil the batch. But we have to, get those bad apples out, and then we have to bring services and programs and give the people of that community an opportunity so they can do something with their lives and get up out of that community and ultimately change the community for the better, so where people don't have to leave, right? It's not a bad community anymore. It's nice. It's fixed up. But it has a lot of work to do there. A lot of work to do in that area. Nodine Hill is in bad shape. It's bad shape. I lived there at one point. I lived on Linden, right? I have a lot of stories there. It's not good. I'm saying not that my stories are not good. Well, they're not. Some of them are tragic. But it's just not the area. It's just, but there are a lot of great people that live there. And unfortunately, it's almost like they're held captive by what's going on around them. And one of the questions I asked the commissioner while he was speaking there was congregating in the bodegas. And now that's an issue I think that we see a lot. And I said, well, Commissioner, maybe, you got to do something about the congregating in the bodegas. But they say that the bodega owners are scared to say something, and they use these bodegas many times to hide weapons behind potato chip bags and stuff like that, until they need it. And we have to identify that. And then maybe if the bodega owners are scared, then maybe police officers need to go into the bodega and say, guys, you got to get out. Are you buying something or you got to go? Right. And it also intimidating to other people who want to use the store, who want to buy things. So, it's all about making the community better for everybody. Right. And if you're not there to make the community better, then you got to go. It's like there's kids that are being affected, Black and Latino kids, if anything else. But I care about all kids. But I'm just saying, right? We want to be keeping up with the political time, But so there's a lot of issues that need to be addressed there. I'm glad I was able to speak with police commissioner. I'm glad I was able to speak with the mayor. And hopefully, man, this is where I wanted to always head to, working towards with the city to do some real stuff, make some real impact, because this is a passion for me. It's not about making money. I'm doing it because I'm truly passionate. And when you do it with passion, it tends to come out better than when you're doing something for prestige and for money. Okay? To say, look at me. Not about that. Right? I want to do this program for these kids. I want to say, look at the kids. Look at them succeed. Look at them. I got a story of a guy. Shout out to Manzi. Oh, if you watch Manzi, he's a guy, not I don't want to put his business out there, but he's had some obstacles in life, but he's done an amazing thing turning his life around. Right? Manzi was introduced to me by his cousin, who worked for me at the time. He was looking for a job. I said, sure. He and my partner, my former partner at the time, became close working together. He still works with my former partner, and he's done very well. And these are the things that I want to see happen more. He's like a super success story, man. A guy, I don't look. The guy's driving a BMW now, got another brand new car, and he's making money. Got his own place, 3-bedroom apartment, and he's come a long way. And I only say that because I want to just highlight it, because I'm so happy for him. I'm proud. He should be, and he's doing amazing. So we need to do more stuff like that. That's what I want to see more of. That's what I need help with. That's what I need support with. Okay? That's it. That's it. Very simple. Very simple. Nader Sage should have been there. Should have been there, Nader. Where are you? Nader, where are you? Should have been there. You're running for assemblyman. You're not around when things get tough, right? When the going gets tough, the tough gets going. But if it's a photo op of a, feel-good event, you're there. Hey, I want to tell you that I know all the Hispanic and the Latino, they love me because this is how we're talking, and I just don't see what we did. We brought all this money. I was an educator, and I educated my education of the educators. That's what all he says. Everybody just talks in circles. You ever notice how Shanae prefaces everything that she's going to say with a comment about herself? I'm like, I just want to say I'm so beautiful today. But, and then I want to pass a law that says I'm so beautiful. Can we do like a Shanae Williams month? I mean, I think that would be great. Maybe in the summertime, like July, Ever notice that? Have you noticed Tasha Diaz be real chill? Rumor has it. Yo, this is rumors, man. People are saying that a certain doctor is got her on some weight loss thing and she's feeding her medication and that's got her chill. That's what people are saying. I don't know how true that is. But I noticed that she's very calm lately. Very calm. Very calm. Gaimaita. And so, and John Rubo, I haven't been paying attention to you too much. You're just over there trying to lay low, right? You're just trying to lay low. Try to lay low. Freddie said too many things that pertain to me, even though I didn't say your name attached to them. But I said a lot of things that pertain to you. So I know you know. And you're trying to lay low. Nobody sees me. I'm a wallflower. Like when you were at the St. Anne's meeting. I'm hiding. So, John, whatever. You're going to. And Mike Breen, hopefully you'll be the new assemblyman for the District 90. Not that I would necessarily want you to win, but you're better than Nader, I guess, right? Less of two evils. Anyway, folks, I'm out of here. I'm tired. I'm going to go to bed. Fell asleep today earlier. Meant to call somebody back. But yeah, that's it for today, folks. Videos on the page if you want to see it again. Again, prayers to the family of the police officer. Prayers to everybody who's suffering. A lot of people are going to be grieving. There are a lot of innocent victims all around. He said at the second precinct meeting, he spent $600,000 on Bernice Spreckman Center, and it's still not open. Who, John? John, why isn't that? Oh, man, my ear itches, man. This thing making my ear itch. Hey, John, why isn't that dang senior center open? I was over there. I went by, I took pictures, John. Why is it not open, John Rubo? Rubo, for the councilman for the 4th District, will you please stand up and step up? The elderly members of your community would love to finally see that center opened. I mean, you guys, this is what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off. You guys do these press conferences, right, to show things off that ain't even ready yet. It's like right up in Nodine Hill. That community center is not open yet. But they did a press conference like it's open. Look, we spent $1 million. Look what we did. Thank to me, credit me. And it ain't even open yet. Same thing with this community center for the elderly, for the seniors. You should have seen them over there on the bikes for the cameras, biking it out. And I've seen, guys, folks, when you go to these things, you see how full of crap they are. Like when they do it, you ever seen like the events when they handing out food, when they doing the mask thing, right? When they show them in the camera. And councilperson so-and-so was handing out masks today to all the people who need masks. So, and you see them, right? And you get this perception, wow, they were out there all day long handing out masks. How great they are. You have to understand that the camera people said, okay, we're going to start filming real quick. You want, okay, y'all right. Yeah, you'll get the mask. Give me the mask. All right. You got it like this? All right, like this. Hold on. Please my hand. Okay, like that. Okay, like that. You got it. You got the camera. You got it. Or when they get food, right? When they get food, you got the turkey. Look, I'm giving them the turkey. Here, poor people, take the turkey. But I gotta come close. Hey, poor people, come over here. Hey, needy, come over here. Here's the turkey. Here's the turkey. Take the picture. Make sure you get the turkey. Don't get my toes. I'm laughing because somebody really was upset when I took a picture of them. First of all, I wasn't your damn photographer. That's why I don't even like you. I don't like this person. Now, there's more reasons, but that's one of the reasons. Mad because I took a picture of her ugly ass toes. Not my fault they ugly. If she had pretty toes, it would have looked good, the picture. Right? But, to me, I think they're full of crap because they do it for that 1 second, that one photo op. They don't really care. Then they leave. Oh, okay, I gotta go. We gotta. Okay, all right, peace out. And then their aides and whoever else are left, all the volunteer, all the those who want to be in politics and stuff, that are out there, go and do really the work and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? That sucks. Don't ever put pictures up giving food donations or anything to people, man. That's embarrassing. It is. I'm sorry to say, but it's kind of embarrassing. All right. And I'm not saying don't be too prideful, but folks, nobody needs to know their business. All right. We don't, that's their business. All right. That's not their most, highlight of their life. Okay. So it's your highlight because you look like you feel like you're doing something at the expense of somebody else because you didn't even pay for that dang food. Okay. You middlemaning it. You're doing this. Now take the picture. Thank you, Feeding Westchester. Now take the picture. You know what I'm saying? So you're a bunch of phonies, man. You ready to see some real politicians, some real elected officials who are ready to service the community the right way? People that you will see in the community almost every day? What's going on here? What do you need done? Let's get it done. This light's not working. Get the damn light on. Sewer's draining. Get that damn sewer unclogged. That's the kind of elected officials you need. And we need housing. Yo, developers. Sorry, got to make more percentage. We got to increase the percentage or you get nothing. Nothing. And I have that power. That's the power they have. But they want to make their money. You see how they looking nowadays, right? Some of them is dressing real fancy. Them cute, sharp-looking nails. I never liked those sharp nails. They look kind of scary. But you're looking real fancy. Where's that money coming from for the shirts? For the shirts and all that with your name on it, the logo, all these things that you give out with your name on it that are not on the contribution page, which, by the way, a law recently passed that they have to put everything on there. So if it's not on there and you know that some money was spent and it's not on there, it's probably because that money wasn't spent, it wasn't the right way. So go check it up now. If you're interested in that stuff, there's a lot more stuff that's been added because now they're going to get fined if they don't report this stuff in time. Okay? I'm Freddie Vazquez, and we're going to make a change, Yonkers. For crying out loud. We're going to get some better elected officials, those that really care. I'm not saying all of them. I'm not generalizing. It's a few there, though. It's a few there. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm out of here. I'm out of here.
Freddie wins. Fatality.
You with me? By the way, shout out to Dave Scott. How you doing, sir? Hopefully I'll meet you one day. We could talk. I hear you're a funny guy like me. Maybe, I like guys who are funny people who like to joke and have a great sense of humor. And one day chop it up over some coffee or something and laugh of all this silliness going on here in the city of Yonkers. Right, Dave?
Freddie wins. Fatality.
Thank you for joining me, folks. That was your Basement Politics for tonight. I am Freddie Vazquez. I'm here to make a change, but I'm here to be cordial with everyone. I appreciate Police Commissioner's offer, and I look forward to working with you. And those that are MIA need to be found. Get your ass to work, man. Take away those city cars. Where's the petition at? Where's the petition? Let's go. Let's sign it. Part-time jobs.
Fatality.
And you get vehicles. That's dope, man. And you can't make it to places.
Fatality.
There should be no Zoom meeting. You got to take the car you've been given for free and drive over to the damn city hall.
Freddie wins. Fatality.
I was raised in housing.
Yes, you were.
I was raised in housing.
You're watching Basement Politics with my dad, Freddie Vazquez.
You're watching Basement Politics with my dad, Freddie Vazquez.
Thank you for watching Basement Politics with my husband, Freddie Vazquez.
Freddie wins. Fatality.
I was raised in housing. I don't think you were. I want.
No!
Freddie wins. Fatality. Freddie wins.
John, get that senior center open, John Rubo. Calling John Rubo. Come on, man. Come on, get that senior place open, man. If you don't get it open, folks, if he doesn't get this place open for you guys, for the seniors there, within a reasonable time, then you know what he's about. Bottom line, John. Bottom line, John. Because if you can do that for the business over there, that gas station, right? The guy that contributed to your campaign, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about, John? If you can do that for the guy that has the business that contributed to your campaign, you can do that for the elderly members of your community that have contributed way more to this society than you have. I'm Freddie Vazquez. I'm up out of here.
Freddie wins. Fatality.
No!